The minute you believe that life and death is located in some doctor or some hospital, some operation, instead of Allah, you commit shirk. I've given you 3 examples already. Political shirk, economic shirk, shirk in the hospital. Now if you'll excuse me, let me turn the shirk in the bedroom. And this one you must have the courage to take it on. You must have summon the courage to be able to teach this again. Shirk in the bedroom. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down the revelation for the fast of Ramadan, prior to this we were fasting in accordance with the law of the Torah, which was from sunset to sunset. No food, no drink, you could not go to your wives. But this was difficult for us, to stay away from our wives during the night time. Then Allah responded, and He sent down the revelation. And He says, أُحِلَّ لَكُمْ, it is now halal for you. لَيْلَةَ الصِّيَامِ, during the nights of fasting. رَفَثُوا إِلَى نِسَائِكُمْ, to go to your wives. هُنَّ لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ, they are your garments, make you comfortable. وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُنْ, and you are the garments, or their garments. You make them comfortable. عَلِمَ اللَّهُ, Allah knew. عَلِمَ اللَّهُ أَنَّكُمْ كُنْتُمْ تَخْتَانُونَ أَنفُسَكُمْ. Allah knows what you used to be doing secretly when you were supposed to be staying away from them. فَتَابَ عَلَيْكُمْ, Allah has now turned towards you mercifully. You could hear those people saying, we get away. فَتَابَ عَلَيْكُمْ, Allah has turned towards you mercifully. وَعَفَى عَنْكُمْ, and Allah has forgiven you. فَالْآنِ, and so now, بَاشِرُهُنَّ, you are now permitted to embrace them during the nights of fasting of Ramadan. بَاشِرُهُنَّ, but when you embrace them, وَابْتَغُوا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. Now when you embrace them, for what Allah has written for you. So Allah does the writing. He writes how many children you will have. He writes when you will have the children. He writes how many boys you will have, how many girls you will have. He does the writing. The modern world of shirk says, no, husband and wife must sit down together and decide. Well, here now, sweetheart, I think we will have the first child 3 years from now, okay? And then take a little breeze off now for another 3 years. And then we will have the next child. And now you can actually make mid-order. When you want a boy, you decide you want a boy and doctor. You decide which one you want. Tomorrow, if you want blue eyes, you have blue eyes as well. And then when you had the required number that you want, you decide, hey, close up shop. Yeah, that's it. No more. It is called by a sophisticated term, it's called family planning. And we all swallow it. All of us, illa masha'Allah, swallow it. It's called family planning. It's called planned parenthood. So what happened to the Quran? What happened to Allah's book, which says that it is Allah who does the writing? how many children you would have and when you will have them. Which is not to say that the Quran does not make allowance for abnormal circumstances. For example, when there is no food available and you're dying of hunger and the only food that is available is pork. The Sharia permits you to eat the pork to stay alive. It's called the doctrine of necessity. The pork is still haram. Even when you are permitted to eat it, it still remains haram. But you are permitted to eat it because of abnormal circumstances. But when you eat the pork, remember, don't fold the plate. And when you're eating the pork, remember, don't lick your fingers. And when you're eating the pork, remember, don't go and invite all the neighbors to come and join in eating the pork. Which is what's happening in North America. They say we invoke the doctrine of necessity because that's the only way you can buy a house with a bank loan and interest. Invoking the doctrine of necessity. So they fill the plate with pork. They buy the biggest house they can buy. And when they're eating the pork, they're licking their finger. We love this house we have bought with a bank loan and interest. And when they're eating the pork, they invite all the neighbors, come now man, we have Quran Kwani. Buy a house. So everybody come and they're reading the Quran now. Okay, buy a house in riba. That is Islam in North America. If a woman's life would be endangered with pregnancy, then the doctrine of necessity permits you to take steps to try to prevent pregnancy. But even when you take these steps to try to prevent pregnancy because of the danger to her life, you still declare, oh Allah, I am doing this. But if you have written a child, nothing I can do can prevent it. So here is shirk in the bedroom, shirk in the hospital, shirk in the market, and shirk on election day. But the only ones who will recognize this shirk are the ones who are able to penetrate beyond the external form to reach the internal substance of things. Let us end our subject for today there. On Sunday, we have a lecture at the San Fernando Technical Institute at 10:30 in the morning. And inshallah, when we say 10:30, we mean 10:30. We would like to get volunteers who can help us. We would like to see as many Christians as possible to come. And we should have people who can go out and welcome them and put them to sit. We have to ensure that we have a seating arrangement as Allah has ordained in the masjid, namely that the men sit at the front and the women sit at the back. The reason why Allah has done that is because if you put the woman in the front, the men can't concentrate. Isn't it? Yes. That is the divine wisdom. You have more wisdom than Allah. So it is not something negative to the woman that Allah put them at the back. It does not give them inferiority status. It is Allah's wisdom. If the woman has more piety in her heart than her husband, she stands taller than him. منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين آمين.